In today's video, I am going to be breaking down the Golden State Warriors and if they'll be actually good in this year's playoffs. So let's get down and let's check this out really quickly. If you want to become a better basketball player and shoot the basketball from further away like Steph Curry, make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. So we see Klay Thompson here attacking the paint. This is actually very important, especially early on in the game. This is important because now this tells the other team that you are interested and want to attack the paint and get some easy baskets, but that teaches the defense to collapse. Now, he does miss his shot right here, but coming off of that missed shot, they get that rebound. He clears out to the three-point line. They've collapsed the defense and leaving a three-point shooter wide open on the perimeter who then bangs that shot. Here they get the rebound and right away they're looking to push the ball down court. They get that ball at pretty close to midcourt and they're trying to push now. At this point, the defense is in transition. They don't have any coverages set up yet and Steph Curry makes them pay from the three-point line. And the Golden State Warriors do have some really, really amazing plays. Here we have a pin down on the right side of the court with Steph Curry. Steph Curry is obviously the focal point of their offense, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't set screens. Here they set a staggered pin down for the corner on this side for their other three-point shooter. And guess what happens? That leaves players wide open for threes, but it also gets Klay Thompson a contested mid-range shot that gets them the and one. Now here they get the ball essentially into the paint, but into the high post. They have a man in the dunker's position, which is roughly that area right there, and they're able to do a high to low post pass. He's, of course, patient enough to get himself that dunk. Now the thing with the Warriors is they use Steph Curry not just as a scorer, but as a screener, because so many teams are worried about Steph Curry so much that they'll leave other players absolutely wide open and just allow them to shoot. Nobody was really guarding Kuminga there at all off of that screen, and that got him an open three. Now this is actually a really solid play. So if you're a player who's cutting baseline, or if you've got a ball in this wing, if you just sit down in this side of the court, and they run a screen and roll on this side, and there's a man who rolls down the middle of the court. If that middleman gets that ball, the first thing he should do is not look to score. The first thing he should do is to look for the bounce pass or lob to the man who is in that dunker spot so that he can then get, of course, a dunk or a layup if you're younger. And the Golden State Warriors know this. They stick players there on the weak side because this is such a deadly spot. If anyone drives, check this out. He's wide open. This man is now worried. He doesn't know, should I guard him? Should I guard the shot? What should I do? And that leaves Steph Curry the ability to get that layup because this man was worried. He's stuck in a position to guard two guys at once. Now watch this. This is all about getting the ball into the paint and kicking it out. And this is such a simple strategy. I use it with my teams, with my rep teams, my AAU teams. And here they get a screen for Curry. Curry passes to the roll man. Of course, they're going to double Steph Curry. They get that ball into the paint. This collapses literally the entire team into the paint. And then he's able to kick out to a three-point shooter on the perimeter. Just such a simple strategy. You attack the paint, you collapse the defense, you kick it out, you hit a three. If not, you've got multiple players there to get the rebound. If you're a coach, this is a simple strategy to run. And again, getting that ball into the paint, what would have made this even better is if Green actually screened for this guy. It would have set up Klay Thompson for an even bigger, wide open three-point shot. But even then, Klay Thompson's such a good shooter that doesn't really affect him anyways. Now watch this transition, going from stealing the ball, keeping his head up, looking down court. At this point, he's looking at this option. He's in his peripheral vision looking at this option. He's got the option to attack. There's a few different here. However, at this point, he's seeing that there's a wide open lane for this player. So he passes that ball, lead pass. Remember, you always want to lead your pass. Tell this man where you want him to go because, of course, you're the passer, you're the QB. You need to tell him where to go. and he's able to receive that pass. He's now attacking the basket. It's a 2-on-2 situation. 3 defenders behind him. Steph Curry going to be wide open potentially. So what does he do? He attacks and finishes right at the rim because now they're worried about him. He's not facing the right direction to defend Klay Thompson. He should have said, switch, I got Klay, you got here. But in reality, he's not in position. He's facing this way. He's not going to be guarding anybody. And, of course, then Klay Thompson gets an easy layup. Now, if you're a player in this situation, I know a lot of younger players would kick out for that wing 3, but you have to see your defender. And if your defender is not pointing the direction you're pointing, you attack that opposite direction because that's going to give you that wide open layup, as we do see right here. Now here the Warriors get a pickoff pass. Now this man, in many youth basketball teams, would decide, I need to take it the entire way. But when he's getting that ball, he's looking back, looking at who's here, who's potentially trailing, and the options he has. Now, he's going to attack here, and as soon as this man picks him up, he makes that pass. This man can't just relax and say, back here, oh, you go do one-on-one. No, you follow because now you're going to be that option so that now you could get that layup. Now, coming off of this pin down screen, look at how fast Klay Thompson sets his feet. He goes left foot hop into 2 feet. Now he's in his position as he normally would be shooting. He goes straight up into his shot, shoulder, elbow in line with the rim, and he's able to drain that shot. He's able to do that because he doesn't dip that ball all that much at all, and he sets his feet on the catch. That's super important. I think the Golden State Warriors are going to surprise a lot of people. I feel like the Golden State Warriors are just so good that they kind of get bored in the regular season and try different weird things, maybe get lost in their sets and lose games. But when it comes to playoffs, they tend to do extremely well. So that's the winning time. Let's see if they can continue to win. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.